Hello everyone, welcome to Crafting with Lee. Today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable bee wreath. These are the supplies I'm going to use to make this wreath. I don't use the black and burlap chevron ribbon. I'm going to use the pull through method with this burlap. Alright, you'll need a few zip ties with this because I end up using 2 rolls of burlap. It's 4.5 inch burlap. I'm just going to gather the end and attach it to the crossbar with a zip tie. And since we're going to be pulling on it, you want to make sure you get it pretty tight. You don't want it to slide through the zip tie. Alright, and I like to start on the innermost ring. There are 3 rings on this wreath form. So I pull the burlap through to a length that I like. I'm making this one kind of long. You can make it as small or as large as you like. Then you go to the next ring, which is the middle. And I'm actually using my whole hand to measure how big to make the loops. Alright, and then I'm going to pull one through the outside ring. Then I kind of scrunch them together so I can see. And I'm going to go across and then through the middle bar again. Okay, now you're just going to continue doing what you've already done. And you'll just keep pushing the burlap over until you get as much as you want in that section. And again, you can fill it as much as you want. You can have it really loose. You can have it really tight. It's completely up to you. I did about a medium. I didn't overfill it, but I didn't underfill it. And then to do the other section, you'll do the same thing. You'll just cross over to the middle bar and make your way through. Once you get the hang of it, it's not that difficult. And it doesn't really matter which way your burlap goes, as long as when you pull it through, it makes a loop. When you're pulling the loops through, make sure you're pulling from the roll and not from what you've already put in. Because if you do, you'll keep making your loops smaller and smaller. See how I'm pulling from the roll and not the existing loop? Alright, and then you're going to do that all the way around. Fill all the sections as much as you like. And to finish it off, you pull it through the last ring. And then you'll fluff it a little bit to make sure that's how you like it. And then I just turned it over. And I'm going to add a zip tie to the burlap in 2 different places, just so it's extra secure, because I don't want it to pull through. Just make sure they're good and tight. And when you add zip ties to the back, make sure you push them over so the pointy part's not sticking out, so it doesn't scratch anyone's door or your door. Alright, here I'm going to add the second zip tie. And then I just cut away what I have left over. And it's not a lot. I decided to add ribbon to this wreath. And after I fluff the wreath to where I like it, I decided how long I wanted the ribbons to be, and I thought 10 inches was really nice because it's a smaller wreath. Burlap isn't as fluffy as deco mesh. And then I just dovetail the ends. I cut my ribbon as I went along when I was making this particular wreath because I didn't know how many ribbon clusters I wanted to add. I cut a pipe cleaner into thirds, and I attached it to the ribbon, which I'll show you in a second, and then I attached the ribbon to the frame. I ended up doing 5 clusters. And then you just fluff the ribbon, making an X. Right here, I'll show you. You'll pinch the middle. Then you take a pipe cleaner and wrap it around. Then kind of fold it up and twist really tight. And then you dig through the burlap until you find the frame. And then position it where you like it. And then I'm just turning over to show you how I just twist it to the bar. And then I create my X. Alright, now I'm going to take this pole off of the bee. This is a yard decoration, but I really thought this bee was so cute. Because this is from Dollar Tree, the neck is really flimsy. So I'm going to take hot glue and secure the neck area because I don't want it to break off. And then my pipe cleaners, I'm going to use 2. I'm going to put one on the head and one on the body. And I'm just making a flat spot in the middle so I can attach it. I would suggest using E6000 and hot glue. I don't have any E6000 right now, so I'm just using some nail glue and hot glue. So just super glue and hot glue. After I add the pipe cleaner, I like to put extra hot glue over the back. And then I just did one on the head and I let that dry. And then to attach it to the wreath, I'm going to dig through the burlap and twist it around the wire frame at the head and the bottom. And then I'll go back later and finish it off and make sure it's not sticking out. And then I'll just go around and fluff my ribbon and fluff my wreath until I like the way it looks. That's how I made my burlap bumblebee wreath. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, or you can email me at craftingwithlee@yahoo.com. Thanks so much for watching, and if you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.